high level financial and social and political people gather, and someone comes into a dinner party at a home and shares what they know. And so it had to be shortened, but he said, let me tell you, the bottom line of this is the fourth estate, the media, have become scribes taking dictation from the right hand of the king. And the right hand of the king was this vast military industrial financial complex that Eisenhower warned about when he left office just before President Kennedy was sworn in. So he said, basically, on certain stories, there is no free press. And now this was a very senior media guy, and I'm very young. I mean, I'm in my 30s, I guess, or maybe I was not quite 40. And I'm there with this titan, corporate media, and he's explaining how this works. So now extrapolate that across the media spectrum. Even big podcasts that I know of, when they've wanted to have the whole story of this on, they say, well, if you want to get this huge amount from this network to have your podcast sponsored, you can't tell this story. You can tell part of it. You can tell the disinformation part of it. And by the way, if it's in the mainstream media, it is almost always a little bit of truth and 9 parts fiction or disinformation. Now, what's the point of the disinformation? It's to gaslight the political leaders as well as the public and the media about what the actual truth is. So they always want people, they will open the door to you if you're willing to say the UFOs are a threat to the national security and we need more money for the military industrial complex. Now, I'm making this very simple. But if your narrative turns that direction, every door opens. Why? Because the powers that be that control the big financial entities and the vertically and horizontally integrated media, that's the story they want to hear, right? That's the approved narrative. Now, if you have a narrative counter to that, they don't want to hear it. What is it? The saying by the famous feminist Gloria Steinem, the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. So, so I think that's another part of this, is that I always flash on Jack Nicholson, A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth. Everyone says they want to know the truth until they hear the truth, and then they go, I don't want to hear this anymore, right? So I think that's part of the problem. That's human nature. And I was warned in 1990 or 91 by a CIA operative who said, if you tell the truth about this, the truth is so bizarre. It's all true, but it will discredit itself. It'll discredit you and it'll discredit itself, because the truth is so outrageous of what's actually happened, what the technologies are, how we have hoaxed the alien threat through propaganda and psychological warfare operations, psyops. And this guy knew all that. And I thought, at the time, he had lost his mind. I said, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm a young, emergency doctor. I'm going, yeah, whatever, bro. But then I learned over the years, it didn't take long, within 2 years, that the man, every word he said was true.